Good morning and welcome to the MPN 101 call, the last one of January 2018. Today we will be talking about your partner modern marketing resources. My name is Chinmay Bhavani Shankar. I'm part of the US Partner Experience team, and my job is to make sure that you, as Microsoft partners, understand the Microsoft Partner Program and the benefits that are associated with it. And I do that through the MPN 101 community, where I break down all the benefits and resources by part. So today we'll be going through an overview. I do this in every MPN 101 community call if you haven't been on one before. So a high-level overview of the Microsoft Partner Network, and then we'll dive into the partner marketing resources and any other news and or support options that you might need to know. It will be a fairly quick session, so if you do have any questions, please keep them handy as we'll be moving to Q&A once we're done with all the content. Jumping into a quick overview, there are 3 membership options within the Microsoft Partner Network. Network membership is free. You get access to training and some other marketing materials as well. Action Pack subscription, you are paying an annual fee, so about for $500 per year, you get access to internal use licenses and dedicated support. Competencies is an earned designation. With an Action Pack subscription, all you have to do is pay, but with a competency, you'll have to complete some steps that include demonstrating sales performance, getting customer references, and passing technical certifications, and then paying a fee. There are 2 levels, silver and gold. A lot of you on the call are already silver and gold competency partners, so you should be well aware of the requirements for that. And if you didn't know, there are 17 customer-centric competencies today. And I say today because this might change at any point in time. If there's one thing that's constant about the partner program, it is change. And so with the 17 competencies today, there are 5 cloud performance competencies, each based around a cloud product offering that we have. So around Office 365, there is cloud productivity, small and mid-market cloud solutions. Around Microsoft Azure, there is cloud platform. Around Microsoft Dynamics CRM, there's the cloud customer relationship management competency. And around enterprise mobility and security, there's the enterprise mobility management competency. And for each of these cloud competencies, again, there are 4 steps to get these competencies, as I talked about before. And the benefits of that include internal use licenses, include support, dedicated support options, and we'll go over that by the end of this call. And they also include access to some marketing material. So specifically for cloud performance competency, you should know that the fees have been changed in this past year. So on October 2017, the fees have become the same as the other competencies were before. Basically, there was a subsidy for cloud competencies this past year, and that subsidy was removed. So all competencies have the same fee structure going forward. If you are interested in obtaining a cloud competency, then go to the Cloud Enablement desk, the link shown here at the bottom of the slide, where you can nominate yourself and get up to 6 months of assistance towards your first cloud competency. And in order to track your consumption, so one of the requirements for a cloud competency or any competency really is to demonstrate sales performance. You can look at a dashboard of how much consumption you have been driving in the Cloud Services Partner dashboard and also in the Partner Summary Report. So the Cloud Services Partner dashboard basically gives you a view into the customer subscriptions by product plan, by sales model, by activation status. So you get a report of the cloud consumption that you are driving. And Partner Summary Report is basically a profile of you as a Microsoft partner. What is your anniversary date? What is your competency progress? How much internal use licenses have you consumed? And so on and so forth. Now, before we jump into the marketing resources, I just wanted to pause to see if there are any questions so far. All right, moving on. So, in terms of partner marketing resources, there are two I'd like to highlight first: Smart Partner Marketing and Marketing Surestep. Now, Smart Partner Marketing takes the best practices of other successful cloud partners and gives those best practices in the form of resources to you so that you can check your readiness. You can get recommendations on what you need to do for your business marketing goals, and you can download ready to go materials as well. So there are other partners who were either born in cloud or have established a successful cloud practice, and we've based our learnings on those best practices and given you some resources. So again, Smart Partner Marketing, you can use the resources that are already available that are applicable from other businesses and how other cloud partners have done well. The other resource is Marketing Surestep. So this is a US specific resource. My colleague Diana Ishak basically runs this community where you can join their lunchtime office hours every Thursday to get your questions answered. There are digital marketing workshops that she leads also. And you can create your own customized marketing plan. So if you're saying that I'm a 5-person company with one competency and I do not have a dedicated marketing resource, but I still want to focus on marketing for this coming year, you can build a plan that is customized to your needs and the resources that are available to you. And then there is the Partner Marketing Center where you can see a lot of additional resources. And I will talk about this again in the next couple of slides, but there are a lot of assets in terms of email templates, banners, or pamphlets, or PowerPoint templates as well. Based on what you want to do, there's a lot of material already there that you can download and then customize to what you want to do. So if you haven't checked this out already, you can give that a shot. I do see some questions. Miriam, the site to help start your cloud competency, it's the Cloud Enablement Desk, and I'll talk about that again, and I'll put this link in, aka.ns/cd. You can use the link to the Cloud Enablement Desk to nominate yourself and start working towards that first cloud competency. There are a couple other questions. I'll get to that really quickly. I think once I get to the slides, your questions might be answered pretty soon. So again, Sales Navigator, Logo Builder, Web Content, and Referrals in the Partner Marketing Center. These are your marketing resources, if you will. So the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can actually go in and request either a free demo or start your free trial to figure out how you can find the right people and right companies so you can target better and keep track of your leads through LinkedIn and engage with them through LinkedIn. Again, this is all for LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and with our acquisition, this is available to you as well in form of a free trial. And with the logo builder, so for your competencies, you can create a logo that's customized to the competency that you have that you can then use in your marketing material, whether it is on your website or in emails or in any other communication that you have. So you can build your logos based on the competency that you have. The other question that I also get in terms of logos, when you think about logo, is how do I use the Microsoft logo? What are the guidelines? Now, I have a link on the slide to the trademark and brand guidelines, which is also on the Partner Marketing Center in the FAQ section. But there are some strict guidelines, as in you may use the Microsoft trademarks in text only and refer or link to Microsoft products and services in accordance to the terms of these guidelines. Now, a lot of people put Microsoft logos on their websites, and you are not allowed to do that. So there are some things in fine print here that I would recommend that you read if you haven't read them before. I know the trademark and branding guidelines can be difficult to find, which is why I've made it easier. I've put the link on here. So if you haven't taken a look at this already, I really recommend that you do so that you stay in compliance with Microsoft guidelines as well. And then there's in terms of web assets, there's the digital commerce and campaign network. So basically we have a resource for you where you can create dynamic web content at no cost by signing up to this service. Again, Microsoft Digital Commerce and Campaign Network. Check it out. There is a 5-minute video on the Partner Marketing Center. You can get some additional information and also see if it's the right resource for you. And in terms of assets that I talked about earlier, here's a snapshot of what you would get if you think of a campaign, right? It ranges across products. It ranges from actual copy blocks and text blocks to templates, to email templates that you can use and customize and change as you would need. And the other US specific resource that you have is the SMB Partner Insider community. So the Partner Insider community and the small business team, again, with Diana Ishak and Ginny Hovan, who are both in the small and medium business team on the US side here at Microsoft, the Insider community, it combines insights from your peers and relevant tools and programs. You can hear about what other partners are doing, what the best practices are, and you can sign up for either a weekly newsletter or join in on their calls. So if you are interested in kind of another community, please do join in any way, shape, or form as shown here. Now, in terms of referrals, Sasha, you were asking a question about getting an Office 365 competency. I want to go back a couple slides here where I talked about we talked about Sales Navigator, Logo Builder, web content, and referrals. Now, referrals is still a work in progress on the Microsoft end because there are two platforms that we're working with in terms of your membership. Our goal is to make sure that you have a good membership experience with Microsoft. There's the Partner Membership Center, which is the current platform where you use where all of your competencies stay, where you go in to renew your competency, and so on and so forth. And then there's the Partner Center, and you might hear about it relatively soon. But if you are a cloud solution provider partner, you're probably using Partner Center already. So all the referrals at this point in time are through Partner Center, and you'll be able to create a profile there soon enough once we finish the migration. So the referrals will be mostly based on whether you're in Partner Center or not at the moment, but be assured that it's once the migration is complete, you'll be able to go in and create your marketing profile and get customer leads from there as well. And as you think about creating a profile, yes, if you have an Office 365 practice, then getting an Office 365 competency is recommended, because then customers know that your credibility as an Office 365 partner is one up than someone who might not have an Office 365 competency, as an example. Sasha, another question that you also had, I think, and again, hopefully this answered your question about the Office 365 competency. That was the only one I saw. It just came in twice. And moving on to some other resources, especially in terms of support. If you haven't heard of the Partner Support Community Forums, um, that is my first go-to if I get any question that I don't know the answer for. The Partner Network has been around for a very long time, and there are thousands of partners who've been with Microsoft longer than I've been working at Microsoft. So chances are, if you have a question, someone else has already asked it, and an agent has already responded to it. So take a look. It's a quick search to look at the community forums and seeing if your question has been answered or not. And then there's phone-based support, which is available to partners with an Action Pack subscription or a gold or silver competency. And Signature Cloud support is only for partners with a cloud competency, so you get unlimited support in the product that you have a competency in. The underused benefit of the Microsoft Partner Network is the pre-sales and deployment services. So if you need additional help in doing like a proof of concept or talking to your customers and presenting solutions either before a sale, hence pre-sales, or after a sale for deployment, if you need help with design, development, you have a certain number of advisory hours that are available to you, which is essentially Microsoft technical consultation. So with your membership, you get a certain number of advisory hours. If you still haven't used it, please do, because otherwise you're leaving money on the table. You also get live chat support, so you can start a chat with the MPN support team and get your questions answered through that as well. Cloud Enablement Desk. Someone else was asking about this earlier. Again, this is a few more details for Cloud Enablement Desk. The only requirement is that you're an active member of the Microsoft Partner Network and that you're willing to invest the time to build a cloud practice. If you haven't heard about Microsoft Inspire, and we talk about engagement in the community, but this is the best opportunity you can have in a year to engage with not only other Microsoft partners and build your business and get some leads, but also to engage with Microsoft and find out what the goal and the roadmap is for the next fiscal year. So if you haven't registered already, register today, because the All Access Pass prices are only going to keep going up from now until the conference, which is in July in Vegas this year. And I already talked to you about the newsletter, which we send out every week. If you can subscribe to that, you're already participating in the MPN 101 call, which is another check mark for you. But there are other ways to engage with us. Yammer is our biggest community so far. All our files or you get access to people on the Microsoft end. So if you have any questions, post them on there and we'll connect you with the right subject matter expert. And of course, there's Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn as well. And that is all. It is a quick call for today. So if you have any questions, please do let me know. And again, this was a short call, but hopefully it had all the information that you needed in order to take that next step in building your marketing practice. Miriam, the other question you had was you mentioned we can't use logo on the web page. Can you clarify us using campaign material on our page? So I'm assuming by campaign material you mean from the Partner Marketing Center where we have campaign content. So yes, you can use that. I'm not sure about people assuming you're a higher level partner, but if you do have a competency and show that logo on your website, that is definitely a mark on your credibility. All right, folks, I'll hang around for a few more minutes in order to answer any questions. But thank you so much for joining. Again, please do let me know if the content was satisfactory or if you have any feedback on how to change what we're doing. I hope to see you on other MPN 101 calls. Have a wonderful rest of the week.